Very sad to learn of the death of Dickie Bird, age 92. I mean, he had a wonderful life. I read his autobiography, and when I was a kid, he was a regular umpire. I'd see him all the time in Ashes test matches, and I know that the Australian players all rated him really highly, his decision-making and the fact that he was just a friendly but authoritative presence on the field, and he was regarded for being, quirky and eccentric in the best possible way. I think it's a nice thing about cricket that someone who was an official is so famous and so beloved. And some of the stories in his autobiography of his first ever county game when he was umpiring, and he kind of worked out, well, I've got to catch this bus and this bus. If that bus is late, and if this bus is late, and if I miss this, and he kept on deciding to leave earlier and earlier, and then he left at the crack of dawn. As it turned out, everything went right, and he got to the ground when it was still dark or something at 5 a.m. and tried to climb over the fence, and a policeman got him and said, "What are you doing?" And he explained he was umpiring that day, and then all was well. He sat him down and gave him a cup of tea. I like his story as well, how his first autobiography that he did so well, he could buy a really flash car, but then it turned out that the car couldn't fit in the garage, so he had to write a second autobiography in order to then be able to widen the garage to accommodate the car. I remember also reading in his autobiography that the 1987 World Cup final, he wasn't allowed to umpire it because England were playing Australia, but that even the Australian players had said, we want Dickie Bird for the final because we know what a good umpire he is. I don't think they got their wish, but that's the esteem in which he was held. He got 185, I think it was, for Yorkshire, and then got dropped back in his playing days because Yorkshire was so strong, and that there was a test match that had been on. That test match ended, and so the Yorkshire players from the test team came back and played for Yorkshire, and so he got relegated back to the second 11. So yeah, very sad and nostalgic for me, because when I was growing up, Dickie Bird was really famous and everywhere, and everyone acknowledged that he was the world's best umpire.